Today we are going to learn about GitHub, Git merging, Git conflict, and everything regarding GitHub. But we are not going to learn Git bash or anything. We are doing everything manually from Eclipse. So in short, let me tell you about what is GitHub. So GitHub is a place, is a cloud-based repository. It's a cloud-based repository similar like Google Drive, something like that, where you're gonna put all of your codes together. There should be a folder. There should be a folder. There should be some subfolder there. This subfolder will contain all the testers' code. So whenever one tester, suppose a tester one is working in his local computer, tester 2 and tester 3. Sorry for my bad handwriting. So when they're gonna work, when they're gonna write their code on their computer directly, they will upload their code in their individual branches. Okay, so they're uploading their code in their individual branches. Okay, so he's uploading their code here, he's uploading their code, his code here, is here. For example, for instance, he have created his code's name is A, his name is B, and his name is C. So he uploaded his code here, it is A, it is B, it is C. Then they will request their lead. Suppose there will be a lead, there will be some designated person. You will tell them, can you please check our code and merge into the master folder? So the main folder, the main branch, the main folder where they are going to keep all the codes, that is called master branch. So, but it is blank initially. So they will request the lead, please check if my code is correct, put it there. For now, this guy, third tester, he by mistake he created the same code like him, or the class name is same, or the file name is same. So that means here it is A. So that's why actually they are telling him to please check. So he checked that this is having A and it's perfect. He will put the code, pull the code there. So how do they tell him, please check and add my code in master branch? These are their child branch, their own branch. But the main folder is called master branch. And you know what? Master branch always should be perfect one. There shouldn't be any issues. No problems can be there. No confusions can be there. That is the main folder. So this guy is requesting him. How he is doing the request? It called pull request. He is sending the pull request to this guy. Please check, and if everything is correct, pull my code into the master branch from the local branch. He checked, everything is fine here. B, tester 2 also raised a pull request for the lead. This guy, he again checked B and he uploaded here. But this person raised a pull request. When he checked, he said that the master branch is already having A. It cannot be there. There can be problem. So the problem when the two files are having same duplicate names, file names or codes, it's called conflict. Git conflict. Initially conflict happens when the file names are same or the two files are having same codes. So then he will tell him that, okay, there are some conflicts, please change the name that you created or do something, do some changes, fix it. Then this third tester, tester 3, is going to change his code. So he's going to make it C. Then he will push it again. He will replace this A to C. Then he will send the pull request again. Then the lead is going to check and merge his code there. So now see, the blank folder is having all their codes. Now what they do tomorrow when their code is finished today, what this guy are gonna do tomorrow? they are going to download the new updated master branch in all of their local computer. This guy, and this guy are going to download the new updated folder in their local branch. That means this person worked with A, but now this person is having all ABC codes. This person is also having ABC codes. This one is having ABC codes. So now there they can start working based on these codes. Okay, ABC is there. Now I can create D, and this guy will start working from E. This guy will they can start working from F. So then they can push or upload their updated D, E, F code again here in the same way, D, E, F, and they're gonna tell their lead, okay, can you please check my code? And same thing he's gonna follow. If everything is okay with D, then he's gonna merge it in the master branch. Then everything is gonna fine. If everything is fine in this branch, E, then he's gonna merge here, and everything is fine here. If everything is fine here, suppose this is F, he's gonna merge it here as well. Now the main branch will have A, B, C, D, E, F, everything. Again, they are gonna download and they are gonna work based on that. That's how our total Git concept works. So let's see. Let's start from the very beginning. We are gonna do everything perfectly. Here they have given 3 people's example, but we can take 2 people's example here. So at first, what they say, create a new project. So let me create some folders for you at first, where we are gonna create our own project, new project, so that we can upload it manually. So what I already did that actually. So if I go I'll teach Easy Automation Lab teach practice workspace. So I create a simple 3 folder. How do I create it? New folder. So you can create 3 folders. One is lead, one is for student 1, one is for student 2, whatever you want to name it, you can name it. So suppose these folders are blank. So then what you have to do, you have to open your Eclipse. So when it has opened, so let's check the first thing. At first, who creates the folder in his local computer? This guy. Check number 1 step. Create a new project, create a local Git repository, add files to staging, commits, something like that. What is that? We are going to discuss now one by one. At first, he have to create, this is the lead. So the lead have to create his own folder, or the main master project in his local computer. That means his normal computer. So let's do it. So now the workspace, we can see that is our regular workspace where we are working on every day. So we don't want that. So for that, for avoiding this situation, we just have created a folder, right? We can go there. So go to file, go to switch workspace, then go to other. So these are showing all of my workspace. So go to other, go to browse, click on browse, and here you go. You have to see the path. You can see this PC. I know that I have created the folder here, and PW2. And now I'm working as a teacher or a lead, right? So I'm gonna create here, just blank. So select the folder. So I'm launching that folder. So for these situations, I have broken down the steps here. If you see the lead part. So at first, create a repository in teacher's GitHub, create classic token, copy the token with your GitHub ID and password. Well, so for that, let me show you what we are gonna do. I'm just crossed that Eclipse welcome nodes. We don't need that part. We don't need that part. Okay, let's hold on here. Let's go to our GitHub and see about our GitHub account. So we need to have 3 accounts here. Let me show you. So this one is a teacher one, EAL, Easy Automation Labs teacher one. So that is my one GitHub account. And if you click here, you can add guests here. So I have added different profiles. So this is red. Red is my teacher, and blue, this is my student, one of my students. Let me show you. So if you click here, this is student 2, and I have another Chrome profile, which is having, oh my bad. Okay, so this is Google. Yeah, if we go to GitHub, and that is Yale student 1. So for different 3 peoples, we have 3 different folders. We are assuming we are not working in the same place. Maybe student 1 is a different person, it's a different computer. Student 2 is a different person and different computer, and teacher is definitely different. So that's why we created 3 different things. But let me save all their credentials and important items. So if you go here, see, at first create a repository in GitHub. That is the lead part. Lead is gonna do that, definitely in leads account. So let me write in leads account. So what is repository? Repository means folder. Suppose he was gonna create a project at first, which will be blank, right? As we discussed. So let me create the project at first. So create a project. This is not the repository. We will create the repository later on. Just 1 minute. So it will be a Java project, for example, for now. So I'm naming it EAL, Easy Automation Labs P1, project 1, or PR1, okay? Or EL1. Let's make it simple. Let's make it simple. EAL, okay, Easy Automation Labs. Then next, well, finish. So it has created, but you see, it is locally created in the folder that we created a few while ago. Here, it has created here actually, okay? So it is not in the cloud, or we haven't uploaded anywhere. Okay, so now let's go to teacher's GitHub account. So it is teacher's account. So we are gonna click here in the new, okay? So we are gonna create a new repository, or you can click here as well. So you can click here, name your new repository here, whatever you want, you can create. So you can create from here as well. So let's write it EAL, same name with the teacher's project name. We are performing this step, first step here. So create the new repository. It has created. And I know I'm gonna use this repository for my own purpose later on. So this URL is the main clone URL. So I know that my testers are gonna use the same project here. I have to upload the project here in the same URL. So let's keep everything safe. So at first, let me, I will definitely note everything in my Google Drive, not Google Drive, Google Keep, so that it never gets lost. So I have come to my browser, and then I opened a new tab. There are 3 dots. I can click there. I can go to Google Keep. That's like, it's just a note. You can note it anywhere else. So I'm just writing that GitHub passwords, GitHub informations, for example. So there, I'm going to write at first lead account. For that lead account, I know my ID and passwords are something like, or suppose this my ID is EAL teacher 1, and my password is ABC123, for example. It's not the real. And another part is my that should be student account, student 1 account. I already know the ID and password. So you can go there and you can, I think you should know if you open your ID and password. Usually I keep same password for everyone. So it should be student1 username and password should be, for example, ABC123. I created student2. Same thing, student2 is the username and password is ABC123. So the student2 will be, it's not like student2 is EL student1 and EL is student2. So I'm gonna keep that thing there. So let's write EAL student1 and another one is EAL student2. Well, so everything is there right now, but it is not everything. We have to create something else. So let's go to teacher1 at first. This is the teacher's account. We are gonna go here in the profile icon. We are gonna go to settings. Is a teacher's account or leads account. So for every account, you have to do that actually, and note that this will work instead of password. In Eclipse, password is disturbing sometimes to push your code, but you can pull with your original password. So it's a bug. So whatever, from settings, go to developer settings, go to personal access token, token classic, and I'm having one actually. So you can, let me create one. Oh, let's not, okay, let me generate a new token. You will find the generate a new token button only. So click on that. Click on generate new token classic. You have to put your password. I know my password is there. And I have put my password. Okay, then you are gonna see this screen. So what this screen is saying that, what is the name of the, give a note for this token. So I'm writing teacher1 demo. That's just something, and that is a name, and select no expiration so that it doesn't get expired. And definitely you have to select everything from here so that you can manage this. You can manage everything with the temporary password. Not temporary password, I created it forever, so it will work like a password, though you are having your original password, but it will work when your password will not work. It is SSH token. So you can see it here. Immediately copy it. If you close it once, you will never gonna see the code again. So immediately copy it right now. So what am I doing? I'm going here and I'm going to here and I'm going to paste that the token is this one. Similarly, I have to create token for the student's account as well. So token for there, it will be different, right? So let me see which is this one. This is student1. Okay. He will also have his own token, similarly, something like that. So I have to go to developer options, and he is not having any personal access token currently. You can create one, then you can click on generate new token. You see, now it has come. Yes, he's having one. You can create generate new token. Follow the same process for creating token for this account and for another account. So for this account and for, I have another account here. I have generated token for this account as well. Let me open. Okay, yeah, here is, this is student 2. Yeah, so this is student 2. Yeah, so yeah, I have generated token for this account as well, token classic. Yes, so you can generate one for yourself, but I have my things ready. Let me collect those things real quick. Well, now I prepared everything, ID, password, and token number for all three accounts. One is my lead, and one is suppose student one is suppose student two. So what we are gonna do now, we are gonna, well, let's go to our Excel sheet. So at first, when the things are ready, the steps are written here, how you're gonna create it. So create a project and initial steps as a QA lead. So what is initial steps? I mean, nothing. Let's suppose just like write a demo package. Suppose lead, nothing is there, blank, just for showing you example. Okay, let's create a class there. Suppose in this class I'm writing this lead class. Well, public study void main finish. It is uploaded here, right? So no worries, our things are ready. Now what he's gonna do, remember he created a folder in his GitHub. Let me go to GitHub real quick. He created a repository. You see EAL repository. Forget about that. That is my another repository. So leave it. So he might have lots of repositories. A teacher or a lead can have lots of repositories. So for now, think about this one. Suppose this EAL, and usually the name comes like EL version 1. Let me write it like, let me rename it. Let me rename it to EL underscore V or ELV1. Okay, version 1.0. Rename, done. EL version 1.0. Let's rename our project as well, because that is the real scenario how it looks. So suppose we are going to work for the next 4 months or 5 months or 1 year for version 1. We're working on version 1. So let's write it down in that way. So renaming it, we have to go to refactor, rename, and EL underscore V 1.0. That's perfect. Now, what he's going to do, he's going to upload it here in the GitHub in this project, in this repository, in this folder. So he needs the clone URL here. But what else he needs to do? Let's make it side by side so that you can understand every step that I'm following. And let me make sure that it is here. So he's gonna create the project. Look if any Git project is there. You can see if there is any Git project there or not. I mean, in your local computer, is some similar, something like in your, suppose it is your local computer, you have created a code there in the Eclipse, you have to put it somewhere. It's like a, you can assume like a train or something. There should be a folder which will be called Git, where you gonna put your all your stuffs, all your codes, whatever you created, the codes, the projects, everything there. Then this folder is going to link up with your GitHub account. So you cannot directly pull from there, right? So you're gonna create your own. Suppose this is your Eclipse. You have to put everything there, and from here you have to put everything in cloud, right? Sorry, in GitHub. This is called GitHub. So for GitHub, you cannot directly put things there. So let me take a screenshot of it so that I can make you understand with the help of this one. So let me paste the screenshot here somewhere. Okay. Well, so okay. So at first, now we are gonna put things here in the local Git, but we have to create that folder, right? It's called local repository, and the folder we created there in the GitHub, that EL version 1, that is our cloud repository, EL v1. We created one there, right? 1.0. But did we create here this one, EL version 1.0, locally? No. So that is called Git folder, actually our local Git folder. Okay, let's do it. So let's go to, let me write something here. Okay, this is lead. And let me write some code, intx is equal to 5, whatever it is. Okay, then go to search, go to repositories. Not repository. If you write something, repo, even the Git repositories will come. Click on that. It will bring up the folder here. Now, let's see what we are going to do with this. A separate bunch has been come here. So, okay, create a local repository. At first, they're saying that, okay, check if there has been created any. So nothing has been created here. So what we are going to do? Here it is written that go to search Git repositories that we did right now. Then initially you will find create options. So here we can see there are lots of options, which is create, something like that. And you can create from here as well. So you see, this is a create folder. If you see, this is the create thing, create a new Git repository to add this repo. So this is a create thing, and this is cloning. So, okay. So we are gonna create, we can create from here, we can create from here, wherever you want, you can create from here. So let's see what is our next step. Let's follow that. So check branches. At first check, create a local repository. For that, we have to go to create a new local Git repository, create a new local Git repository. So here it is written, you can click from here or you can click from here, anywhere else. So now, main part, why do you want to create it? You're going to create, you have to click on browse. You have to go to the folder where, so this is our teacher folder. We are going to create the Git repository here, right? Or inside the project folder. So let me check. So create a local repository. So inside project folder, we have created, so not here. So we are in PW, we are in teacher. Here is our project. We have to go inside it. Then we have to, where you're going to see the bin and src folder, you have to create the Git folder there. So let's create it here and see the master name as a lead. I'm creating the branch as a master branch. That the thing I said the very first. I'm lead, I'm creating the master branch, and it has been created. See, it is written master here, and it is written master here as well. So now we have just created the local Git repository. Now we have to shift these things in the staging items. Now, what is staging items? If you remember, we have to shift everything here, right? From here to this folder. We call the area where we are going to arranging things, that is called staging area. So at first we have to put everything in staging area. After putting here, suppose, assume it as a suitcase. You are putting something here, something here, something here, something here, something here. Then you are going to send it to the cloud, right? So when you're putting everything here, what you are putting here, so we are calling it, well, you are validating what you're going to put here, how you're going to keep things here, what you don't want to put. So when you're putting everything here, we are calling this thing as staging. So a staging area. Then after putting it, we have to take a screenshot of it, that what you put before sending. Did everything got sent? And how is it looking like now? So that part, like you are taking, just similarly, you are just same as taking a photo of a luggage. So you put everything, that's called moving to a staging area. You are moving it, and then you are taking a photo, how it is looking right now. Before sending, we are calling it commit. Then after taking the photo, we are pushing the code into the GitHub. So at first, lead is going to do that. So see, if you follow the document, create a local repository, check branches. I mean, you can check the branches here, but I mean, it's not the step, it's just a guideline how you can check. You can click, expand this button, you can check the branches here. Currently, we are having only one branch, no other branch, that is a master branch right now. So then you have to shift them in staging area from unstaged items. Now it is the things we are having here is on stage. Let's move them to staging area. So team, then you have to go to commit. You can press add to index. So this bottom part will open. See, this is your unstage area, this is your stage items, and here is the commit button, final screenshot. So you are leaving the text there as well. So here is a plus button, 2 pluses. Click there, and then you have to write a message. So, hi, this is the lead. Oh, sorry, my bad. Please download the folder, download the repo master branch, download this master branch, and start working. This is actually the first project, so first folder. So you can write whatever you want, but you must have to write something. Okay. So okay, then we have to commit it. Commit means we are taking a photo of it, like it will record that what you are doing, what is there in the staging items. So whenever you are writing anything, you are updating anything, you must have to put everything in staging area, then you have to commit it. So it is saying that, do you want to save it or not? I'm saying, okay, I'm saving it. Cancel commit to first handle the newly set items here. Okay. Oh, okay. There is another thing is there in the unstaged items. They want us, okay, we forgot to save this class actually. This class we created here, we forgot to save this item. So okay, let's move everything. Okay, now it is everything here, committing it again, taking the final screenshot. Now you can see the push it from here. I mean, we can push separately. You can press here as well. Let's do it in a regular way. So we are gonna push it into the master branch. So go to here, remote, then push. You can push from here, and you can push from here as well. Right click on the project, go to team, go to remote. So team is actually your GitHub related items. So go to team, go to remote, go to push. Then here it is going to ask the URL of the project. So now we know that this is the clone URL of the project, and we are I'm pushing in teacher1 folder, right? Always check that. You are pushing here in this repository, EL version 1. This is the folder. So copy the clone URL, go here, paste here, everything. So it automatically will take some username if you have saved any. Always remember to clear everything if it is not yours. So for now, I'm the lead, right? If it is your, I mean, usual way, you don't have to do it every time. But now we are going to use 3 different users. That's why I just deleted that. And I'm going to put the username and password for, suppose, my teacher's account. And then we are going to put that, actually not password. We are not going to put that password here. We're going to put this one instead of password, because it's going to create problem otherwise. So my username is elteacher1, and here in the password section, we are gonna put the token number from, not from here, from here, the token number of elteacher1. Let's do it. The Eclipse. Okay, let's do it. Paste it. Remember to click on this store in sequester so that your password becomes safe. And here you have to put master branch. You have to add specifications, like the things you created now, you have to add those things here. Then you have to press on next. Is saying that master branch is going to master new branch in GitHub. It is your local, it is your GitHub thing. So if you follow, it is saying that it is putting the local master to the GitHub master. Okay. So it has, okay. What is it saying? Select that, you have to click here. Okay. Then finish. It has already, see, pushed to, it is saying push to that URL, that clone URL. That means that folder. It has already pushed there. So you can click from here directly to check if it is pushed or not. So when you click, you can see everything has been pushed. So your src folder is here. Inside that src folder, we have the lead folder and the class that we created now. If you open it, the thing, hey, this is lead. So the same class that we created here, right? Hey, lead this thing. Okay. So whatever it is, we have already pushed successfully our code. Now here this part comes. He has done his job. Now he's gonna tell everyone that, hey guys, download my code in your computer and start working on that, then push that back. So okay, now these guys, from here, the student part starts. Go to file. I'm going to change the workspace so that I will work like a student. So let's create another project, another workspace in the students folder. Suppose the student is totally new. Same, like we're gonna go to student folder, select that folder, launch. So now, currently, this project will not have anything. Initially, when you join in a job, you definitely have nothing, right? So everything is blank. So you don't write your code directly there. So what you have to do here, you can, I mean, the project is blank. Everything is blank, nothing is there. So they are not going to create any project at the initial stage. Even they do, they are not going to work there. So what they're going to do at first, suppose let me create a project just for demo purpose. You don't have to create it, okay? Just for demo purpose, suppose ABC project. Finish. So there is a ABC project. Do they work on this? No, they are not going to work on this one because here, let's say, hey guys, I created a new project on GitHub. Go ahead and clone it. Then continue with your tasks. So suppose I'm student one, I'm tester one. It is written student one in the top left as well. You can see. So let me go to download that project. So now I'm ended up with this, but how will I get his project in my GitHub? So suppose where is student one, this is student two, not this one. Let me, so okay, this is student one, right? So this is student one. So how can I download that? Because leads ID and password, I cannot have leads ID and password. I don't have that. So, and if I go to my account, my profile, or my repositories, I'm watching that there is nothing. So another thing we have to do at the very first, I forgot to mention, that is, suppose now I'm in teacher's account. Whenever he will create that repository, just click on that repository. If you fail to see, click on the cat icon. Suppose you can see that ELV1, go there, you will come here in this folder. So now it has only one branch we can see. nothing is there, and it has the master branch only, no other branches here. Okay, so now we have to add our new testers. So one is EL student 1, another one is EL student 2. Go to settings, go to collaborators, let's click on add people, write EL student 1. Yeah, we got it. Send him request. It's just like a Facebook request, something like that. You are just giving them access in your repository so that they can download and they can use it, right? So another, okay, we are not going to search here. We have to click on add people again. Then we're going to search here, your student 2. My bad. Okay. Yeah, but both of the items are pending. Now let's go one by one. I'm in now students 1 account. And here I was supposed to get an invitation. You see there is a notification. Click on that. And you can see that I have EL version 1, right? I have shared the access here, EL teacher 1, invited you to collaborate, accept invitation. Oh, okay, now great. We can see that folder in my student 1 thing. Let's do the same for student 2. We can see the notification here. There's a blue thing here in the top left. There is a blue icon. When we clicked here, we're here. We can see that EL teacher 1 invited owners of ELV1 will be able to see. Okay, so accept invitations. And yeah, hooray, we can see here as well. Now, let's go here. Let's come here, and now we can see. Now we are good. We are in a different computer for now. I'm the tester 1. I'm having a blank Eclipse. I'm having only my GitHub account, and I can see these things, this folder here. And how do I download this in my Eclipse, current Eclipse? I have nothing. So I'm in my GitHub account. I'm a student 1. I'm the student 1, right? So I'm just gonna click on code. I'm gonna click on this clone URL. I'm going to GitHub. I'm looking for the repositories, suppose repositories, Git repositories. Okay, the same thing has opened here. It is blank now, so we are not going to create anything right now. We can directly clone it. So clone it with the clone URL. We are going to put the clone URL here, everything, but remember to change the passwords and username. So I'm using your student 1 now, and the code, like the token, instead of password, we are going to use the token. So the token for student 1 for me is this one, right? My bad, excuse me. Okay, so we are going to paste it here. Cool. These things will be filled automatically if you put the URL there. Okay, so go next, and it's saying that it is the master branch. So remember that you are downloading the master branch. And remember another step, after downloading it, we have to create our own branch. We have to copy the course in our own branch. Okay, never mind, just download it. Now here, the main part, where do you want to download it? Local destination. You have to change it. You must have to change it. So browse, then go to this PC, and where have you created that folder? Go to there. So I put it in PW2, and this is student 1. I'm student 1 right now. And ABC, we are not going to do with this ABC project, right? But we have to put everything here in the student 1 folder, where we can see one project. The new project will also be here with this project. So click on that. The remote name, you can change the remote name, but for master branch, you always keep origin there. We don't change it usually. So finish it. You're going to see now that everything will come. So you see in the right side, it was filling up, and it is here now. You see, it is here. If you refresh it, see, you're not going to see that. So it is not here, but it is here. We can see that now. If it was not there, you would wonder that why did it go? Okay, now just check where did we download it actually. Now from that guy put everything on GitHub. Now what we did, that folder is just in our local Git. Remember, that folder is now in our local Git. We download it here, but not in Eclipse. So we have to import it in Eclipse. So we tell it import. My bad. So, okay, import. We have to import it. Let's import it. So we are gonna, how do we do that? Right click anywhere in the blank space, import, or you can go to file, and you can click on import. From where you can, anywhere you can do. Now, from where we are gonna import? From Git, right? Local Git. That bottom folder is called local Git. So projects from Git, you can click here, and you can click existing local repository. We already downloaded it, so it is already existing here. We can download from here. You can put this, select this folder, and everything. It is showing you the working tree. Import existing Eclipse project. Go next and go finish. It will be here. So see, it is written master branch here. Remember, what did we see? What did we say? We are not going to do anything in master branch. So if we are following now the students steps, see. So we have already completed these steps. Now import it in Eclipse. We import it. Then we have to check out the branches from master to local branch. For that, what you need to do? At first, you won't have any local branch. See, I don't have any local branch right now. If I expand it, if I click on branches, I can, in my local, I can see only master, nothing. And remote, origin master, the one from where I downloaded it. In local, there is only master branch, not any sub branch yet. So what we are gonna do now? We have to create one. So for creating one, see, Git repository section, right click on the project repository, switch to, and then branch. Well, right click on the repository, go to switch to the new branch. Basically, now we can see new branch here because we don't have any other branch. And for next time, you can easily select your branch instead of creating new branch. You can select, you will see your branch here. Okay, let's go. Create branch, suppose student one underscore your name. So obviously don't forget to put your name there. So let me write it Ivan. Okay, finish. So the branch has been created. See, it has turned from master to student one underscore Ivan. So the branch has been changed. So now what I can do anything. I can, suppose I had a package here. I had created a package or class, whatever. ABC1, suppose student one. Before, suppose it is the homework folder that you are doing your homework. So you have some certain classes here. So suppose class one. Well, it is your class one. For example, this package is there. You can, what you can do, this is your leads project. We are not going to touch that. You can create another project, suppose for student one underscore Ivan. This is my project. So what I'm going to do, suppose this is class one. I have just rename it. Like suppose this is the homework that I've given to you guys. You can rename it or you can do whatever you want. Just for now, for giving you example, I'm just renaming it like slide one. That means S1 task 3, for example, task 3 and number 1, number 2, number 3. There will be lots of things, something like that. Okay, go next, finish. Okay, so renamed it. I can drag and either I can drag and drop or I can see, I can copy, I can come here, I can paste. So for just giving examples to you guys, I have already created something here. Now you can do it. You can copy paste everything in the same folder, which is with which your name starts. So You can copy and paste every classes there, whatever it is. So I have updated something. If you notice carefully, if you notice carefully here, you see there is a question mark, and these are kind of yellow light here or something like that. I mean, repository signature. So that means these things are there in the master branch in the cloud, but this thing is not. Even this thing is not in local Git. Questions means it is just in Eclipse, not even in your local Git repository. What do I mean by local Git repository? This one. It is only there. It is not even here. So that time it will show question mark. Okay. So that's the easy way to understand if it is in your local Git or not. So at first we have to move it to local Git. So what do we call it? We call it move it to a staging area. So how do we do it? You can go to team add to if you click on add to index, it will go to your staging area from unstaged items, or we can directly do it from commit. Let's do it from commit. So now this is, you see the question mark, it is unstaged. If you click on double plus, see the question mark will be changed. The question mark has been changed into the star. Now see, go here, you can see that this is not question mark anymore, star. So star means it is in unstaged items, but it is not in cloud repository. So that means whenever it is here, it will turn from question to star, but not in cloud. So you can easily understand if it is a star, that means it is in your local Git, but not in cloud. If you see the question mark, it is not even in your local Git. Okay. So now what will be the message? We have to write something like, what am I pushing? Hi, this is student 1. I am pushing class 1 tasks. Okay. Whatever you want to write, you can write. Now you can press commit. And after pressing commit, you can click on push head, or whatever. You can directly push from here, but we are not going to do that. Let me show you how we are going to push it directly in our GitHub. Remember, we are not going to push as a master now. We are going to push as branch. So right click, go to remove, go to here. You see push branch, not push to origin. Origin means the master one. We are not going to push there. We are going to push in student 1 branch. Always reconfirm this thing. Is it going to the, sorry for the noise, guys. Is it going to the branch or not? And when pulling, you can merge the code from there to your code. Whatever it is, it will be saved there. So just click on push. Your code has been pushed directly. Now see, create a pull request for this one on GitHub by visiting here. So it is telling you that go and create a pull request from there. You have already pushed it. So now, before going from here, let me show you directly. So this is the teacher's account, not this one. Let's go to student 1 account. So here you see the new tab has come, compare and pull. And if you refresh this, you see refresh the page. Then you will see 2 branches here. One is student 1 branch, one is master branch. And this is the active branch now. I mean, the person who is working right now is him. Okay, so new pull request. That means he have done something. I have to like someone have to do any changes or something like that. Okay, compare and pull request. You can click here, or else you can go to your pull request sections here in the top. See, you can go here and you can click on new pull request, or you can do compare and pull request as well. You can do whatever you want. Let me show you in both ways. Here I am clicking on compare and pull request. Remember this part. It is saying from where you are pulling to where. So in master, That means I have given example, right? A, B, C. You just pushed your A into your local branch. Now you're creating your pull request to your lead so that, suppose it's the master, so that your lead verify your code and add it there in the master. So in master, it will contain your code A. Then B will do the same, student 2 will do the same. He will push the code in GitHub. He will create a pull request to the lead and lead will review his code, and after that he will merge the B here. Then this master branch will have both. Okay, so let's go. Let's say, hi, this is student 1. I'm pushing class 1 tasks. Please review my code and merge it. I'm requesting it to my lead. Create a pull request. The pull request has been created, and here it is allowing me to merge, but usually you will not see these branches. I created this branch with, like, open. I mean, there is no restriction here. Well, what usually happens, you will not see this merge request item because there should be a restriction, something like that. Okay, so now I'm in teacher's account. So you created a pull request. Now I can see that pull request from here. I'm going here. I can see, hi, this is student 1. I'm pushing task 1. It's just like a Facebook notification. I got a request. I have to click on it. Then it is telling me that please, you say that please review my code and merge. So I have to review the code. How do I do that? So you see, require approval from specific reviewers from merging. You can, if I click it, and if I add rules, I mean, you can easily add from there. Let me add rules. And this master require a pull request before merging. And yes, this means state approval. Okay, that is fine. Just created that thing. Now, oh well, we don't have to do anything here. Go to pull request again. Now, if I come here, if I refresh the code, okay, see, I just refreshed, I changed the rule. So now I cannot merge. I mean, I'm in the student account. I push the code, I raise the request, but I cannot merge. Someone else have to do it. I mean, my lead have to do it. So now lead is coming here, lead is opening that. Let's say lead is watching that. Okay, this is merge, add your review. That means you have to check and review. You can bypass that, but I want you to show how you're going to do that. You can see what codes he has done, what changes he has done. You can see here, like, if there is any problem or not. You can see the commit here. If you go to commit, you can see that when 6 minutes ago, when he did it, August 14, I told you, right? You will take a photo of the luggage, that how and when it was taken or something like that. When it was filled up first time, how it was looking, every information you will log here. Okay, so that doesn't matter. So files change, we click on files change to go to review changes, and here you have to click on approve. And if not, there is any problem, you can do request changes. Okay, so go to click on merge pull request, confirm merge. Now you're gonna see the magic. So it has been created. Now it is saying that pull request successfully merged and closed. Now if I go here, my bad, if I go to my repositories, if I go to EL version 1, if you open SRC, you can see now clearly leads project is also there, student 1's project is also there, and student 1 is having this file there. Okay, now what about student 2? Let's open another folder for student 2. Another Eclipse for student 2, my bad. So I'm opening another instance. I keep this open. This is student 1 in the top left, you can see. I'm not closing it. I kept it open. I am using a different workspace from choose. I'm clicking on browse. I'm going and pw2 student 2 now. So just selecting the folder, launching it. So it will open two Eclipse together at the same time. It already opened for me. So what I need to do, am I going to create any project? No, same rules. For this, for another tester, he is also new. He have to create his own repository and he have to download the project, right? I mean, he don't have to create anything. He just have to download the project from GitHub that lead say to him. So what are you gonna do? Search bar, then repositories, Git repositories. This is open here. Then clone a Git repository. If you don't see these buttons here, you can directly go to this one. If you hover over on it, you can easily see that clone a Git repository and add the clone to this view. Okay, so clone URL, we have the clone URL here. Now let's go to student 2's GitHub account. Now it is I'm the new person, my GitHub account, my lead added the repository here. So I can easily see my repository here as my lead added me. I can go to code, I can copy the clone URL, then come back here and put the URL here. Now remember, change the username to student 2. So it's not student 1, and the token number will be definitely different for student 2. So go here, go to Google Keep. This is the token number for my student 2. I mean, for me. And the new for instance, I'm a new candidate, I have nothing. Next, you see now there I can see two branches. So just putting next, doing nothing. The master branch is origin as usual. Here is the part. Why do I want to keep it? Definitely I want to save it in my folder, not in a random folder, obviously. So I have to go to this PC, to the folder where I want to save it. So suppose I want to save it in my folder. Suppose it is student 2. So this folder, save it, finish. Now you can, from here, you can directly import the things here without, I mean, doing a double step. So you can click on here, import projects and some, everything like here, finish. It will automatically import now. You see in the left, right side, it is performing the action. So it is already there. Now it has already imported here. So in the first way also, you can import from this one, Git, projects from Git, and you can follow the same process again. But currently, this is another easy way to do it. But it is in master, if you see. You can see that it is in master. So we are not going to do any mess up with the master. And I'm a new guy. I don't have any branch currently. Let's check. Go branches, local branches, no branches for me because I'm a new candidate. But these branches are for other people's. These are not my branch, obviously, right? So if you click here, it will say that check out as new local branch, check out commit, something like that. We are not going to mess up with someone else's branches as well. So we have to create, I have to create my new branch. So how can I do that? I can right click on it. I can go to switch to, I can go to new branches. Suppose you have messed up with something, this one is not visible in your PC. You can create it from here, go to team, go to switch to, go to new branch. Same thing like that. You can go from here as well, there as well. Same option will come. So branch name, student 2 underscore, suppose that is something called Shams. Previous one was Ivan, right? So it's a different people. Or let's take a different people's name. Suppose this is Maria. So finish it. Checkout, definitely the checkout items should be there. But now if you see in local, you can see Maria folder is there in local, but in remote, it is not there because you haven't pushed that in your GitHub yet. I mean, in your remote repository yet. So now what else you're going to do? You're going to do the same thing. Like now you can see one thing. So when you cloned it, you can see now students one's code here as well, not only yours one. not only leads one, I mean, you can see both of their code because you have downloaded after the code has got merged in the main GitHub. When all the codes are together, you downloaded it. So now you want to create your own package, or you can do whatever you want. So student2 underscore suppose Maria, whatever it is, put it there, create a new class there. Okay, that is hi. This is student2 underscore hi, for example. Let's do it. Now I created, suppose I did some changes. Now it is question mark. That means, is it in local Git yet? No, we have to shift it into the local Git. How do we do that? We have to click on right click teams, then we're gonna commit, and we're gonna, here we can see that changes is not even staged area. That means not in local Git yet. So click on here in the double plus icon and write the message. For the first time, you're gonna push, hi, this is student2. I am pushing my code with class 1 tasks. So commit. Commit means you're taking a snapshot or a picture. Now, do you want to do the push it? No, we are not gonna do that. We are gonna push as branch. So right click on it, or right click on it, whatever you want, you can do. So right click on, if you right click on it, go to team, you can see all the functions that we can see from there. So push branch student2 Maria. Here also, if you right click, you can see push branch student Maria. So I can click. Now branch should be definitely, it should be the new branch name of your in your remote. If you push it, now it's already pushed there. And if you go, same thing, you have to create a pull request to pull these things in your master branch. So now if you check, suppose let me go to my GitHub. Suppose I'm a student2. Now if you go there, if you click here, or if you refresh the page, you can see 3 branches. See, if you click on master branch, it is having only lead and student package there, not yours one. Why? Because you have, your code is not merged yet. But if you go to, you see student2 Maria, if you see, go there, if you click on src, you can see your code there as well now here, right? So what do you need to do now? So you have to request your lead to merge the code from here to master branch. So compare and create pull request. You have to create a pull request for your lead. Say, hi, I'm pushing my code with task 1. Okay, so just create a pull request. Now you're gonna see that you cannot merge it. He have to do it. Someone else have to do it. You don't have options. Now you can text your lead in your team that, yeah, I have merged. Can you please check? Then your lead is gonna come and see, okay, I can see a pull request here. So he's gonna refresh it. It is teacher's account. So he will say, okay, I can see a pull request. Let me see what he's saying. Oh, okay. So he wants me to review it. Okay, add your review. So I can add my review from here. I can check everything and I can approve it. If there is any conflict, any problem, he needs to do any change, I can click on request changes. So now I will approve it. Now see, merge option has come. I clicked on there, and then again I have to click on confirm merge. When I clicked on confirm merge, it is merged. Now if you go to the repository now, so ELV1, I'm clicking on there in the top, I'm clicking here. So then now see, it is your master branch, right? Now if you open src, you can see all of the code there. Now again, go back to student1. You said student1 that this is different one, right? The first one. So he was having only 2 folder here. The updated folder that is newly merged, student2 folder, is not with him. What he needs to do now to get all the updated files from the master branch? He don't have to do anything extra. He just need to right click on it. He have to go to team, you have to go to the pool with the question mark, the bottom one, the dot pool, okay? Not the first one. First one is gonna pull from his branch, his own branch. So there are 2 branches here, right? If you click on there, 3 branches actually. 1, 2, 3. If you click on first pool, if you click on right click, team, or first pool, is gonna pull from his own branch, like this one. This is student 1, right? From this branch is gonna pull. So there is no update, right? If you go there, you will see that student 1 is having the same code that you are having in Eclipse. It was your code only. So we have to, it is student 2, sorry, we have to go to student 1. Student 1, we have to right click and we have to go to team. We have to go to use the second pull. Now here, always remember from where you are gonna pull. Are you pulling from student 1 underscore even? That is a branch name. No, we are gonna pull from master, right? If you write MAST, it will come. Select that. You definitely have to select that. Then finish. Then click on finish. It has already pulled, updated. Hooray! We got all the codes here. Now see, Maria's code is here as well. My code is there. Everyone's code is there. Lead's code is there. So tomorrow you can update something. And I mean, student 2 is already having 3 of them. Now, student 1, let's talk about merge conflict. So student 1 has done something, like created a new folder, suppose a text file, click on untitled text, write something, hey, this is student 1 code. It can be so many things, okay? So it is not saved. I'm pressing on save button here, and it is asking where do I need to save. I need to save in the same folder, EL thing, and in the resources folder, SRC. Click the SRC. I'm directly putting inside SRC. Write down text 1, for example, okay? Or text, just write down smaller text, because you're gonna create the same file name with student 2 as well. Well, see, now let me, okay. This is student 1, this is student 2. Hold on. So this is student 1 and this is student 2. Now, what I have to do, let's just focus on this point. This is student 1, and this is student 2. So he created it and he is gonna push it. Now, how will he push it? He cannot directly push it, right? It is in his question mark. That means it is in his Eclipse. You have to push it in the staging area, I mean Git. Then he have to commit it, take a photo, then he have to push it in GitHub. So let's do it. Right click on the project, go to teams, go to commit, to ++ here, then write a commit message. I am adding text file. Well, the file name is text, commit. Then why do I need to push it? Can I push it directly in the master branch? Definitely no. We have to push it as a branch. Right click, team, push to the branch, right? Definitely we have to push here. This is student 1 branch. Okay, push. It has been pushed there. Like now, if you go to student 1 GitHub, this is student 1's GitHub. If you go to this here, if you go to students 1 branch, not here, students 1, that is Ivan. Here, if you go to SRC, you can see the text file here, right? Hey, this is student 1. Okay. Now he have to create a pull request because it is not in master, right? Definitely, if you push something, you definitely have to create a pull request because it is not in master. How you're going to create the pull request? Now I cannot see the compare thing here, right? So for that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a pull request, a new pull request, and for student 1 minute ago, I'm going to create pull request for this account because I have activated things from this account. and then I'm adding text files for this commit. One commit is there. One commit means new change. It's there, able to merge from Evan to master. I'm gonna pull, create the pull request here. I'm adding text file. Okay, create pull request from here. And you see, I cannot accept now as a student. So who can do it? Teacher can do it. Go to teacher's account. I'm in teacher's account. So it is teacher's account. So I have to go to here. I can see pull request and I can click on that. I can review it and I can accept it. But for now, I'm not reviewing it. I'm just merging pull request, thinking that, okay, everything is fine. Confirm merge. It has merged. Now, if I go here, I can see in the master branch, if I open src, the text file is there. But what this guy did, he didn't download it by mistake. He didn't update the new code. He could have just right click on it. Then he could have just go to team and pull it, the text file. He could have seen the updated file, right? But he forgot to do it. So remember, guys, every day morning you are opening your Eclipse, you must right click on it, team, and pull from master. Not reference, not this one, reference from master. Pull every day morning. Okay, so that you can pull every day morning from master, so that you can get the latest codes in your thing. So suppose for now he forgot, he didn't do it, and he created same text file in this folder, same name. The name is same because he doesn't know that he created a text file there. So he created a file. This is student2, and he saved it. Where did he save it? In the expanded in the src folder in the same place, and he named it same name. Well, it is in question mark. That means it is not in staging area. We have to go to right click on project, go commit, at first say send everything on staging area ++, then write a commit message here. We are gonna write commit message, hi, this is just write student2 commit 2, then commit. Then are you gonna click on push it? No, we are not. We are gonna push it in our own branch. So right click on it, go to team, go to push branch to Maria, student2 Maria. So yeah, student2 Maria branch, reconfirm that you're pushing in the right branch. So push it, and it has been pushed already there. If you now I'm going my account, I'm Maria now, I'm in my account. So this is the repository address. Don't get confused for this one. So right click on here, I'm in here, student2. So going to the repository. So I just pushed it in my branch, right? Open my branch, click on src, and I can see that my code is here. Okay, then I have to create a pull request for this. It is here because it is not in master branch. My code is not in master branch. So what I do, I will go to pull request. I will create new pull request, and from 1 minute ago, I have pushed it in Maria. So go to Maria, and you see there immediately can't automatically merge. I mean, it is already located that from this file, you cannot pull it there because the master is already having a file with the same name. But how do we resolve it? It calls git conflict. Let's see what you can do. Create a pull request. Just write, hi, I have created a new text document. Please review and give me your feedback. Suppose this message is for my lead. So I'm pulling it. I'm creating the request. Now it just immediately gave me the error. If I go to leads area, and if I see that, okay, one pull request is there, let's open it. I can see, oh, he is having a problem. Now, see, I'm a teacher. Either I can resolve the conflict, or I can tell him in the comment, add a review there, and review changes, click here, request changes, submit review. Then he will receive our request. You need to leave a comment indicating the request changes. Okay, it is not good. I have to leave a comment. Hey, I can see a conflict there. I'm the lead now. Can you please update your code, Maria? Well, request changes, submit review. Now, changes requested. Now let's be Maria. Maria has come. Maria has refreshed the page, and Maria saw, okay, I got a notification here. He said that EL teacher said that commit to what she said, change review request. So if you expand it, you see that he has requested a change. Well, so hi, I can see a conflict there. Can you please update your code, Maria? He said that. I'm writing, okay, just reply that. Code reply. Yes, of course. I am on it. Now I'm changing it. Command. So I've just pressed quote reply to reply for this comment. Okay. Now see, there is a button resolve conflicts. So how do we gonna do that? We are not gonna click here. We are gonna click on web editor, you see, or you can click here, no problem. It's gonna open in web editor. We have clicked on resolve. We have clicked on resolve conflicts here, right? So click on here. So now remember, understand the code. This line is showing your username. This line is showing master username. These are conflict resolve codes. So definitely you must need to keep one. You must have to delete another one. So now GitHub got confused. The text file src.txt having this file is having these two things, and this file, another file is having these two things. What do you want? I mean, Maria's file is having these two things. Master document is having these two things. What do you want? Do you want to keep this one or both? So if you want to keep both, you can remove this part only. And you must have to remove this part and this part. Okay. So this part and this, if you remove this part, it will, and if you remove this part, my bad. See, this is grayed out, mark as resolved. Now, if you remove this part, now it has been mark as resolved has been opened. Now, if you want to keep both of them, that is good. If you want to keep one of them, that is good. I mean, you can edit it now simply so that the file can have everything you want. So just mark as resolved. I'm doing the first one, and commit merge. You have to take a photo that what you changed, like not photo, like you have to do the memory. So merging is blocked. Now you cannot merge it as usual way. You just commit it now again, and you have to go to your teacher account. And here, if you refresh it, you can easily see now that merging is blocked. Okay, one change is requested. Now, yeah, merging is blocked. Now here you can review it, or you can merge it directly. I'm teacher, right? So okay, you can view changes, that what changes he made. Now he put this one, go to review, go to approve, go to submit review. You can do it from here, or we can merge without reviewing even. So merge pull request, confirm merge. Yay. So now the version 1 master folder is having only one text file and everything is there. Now tomorrow, suppose student 1 wants to work again. So first thing he must have to do is right click on it, go to team, go to the second pool, write down master here so that he can pull from master and select the master branch and then finish so that he can have all the updated code inside his system. Then he will start work. Then when he is pushing tomorrow, then what you need to do, he can go to team, he can go to push to branch, not there, and then he have to create a pull request. That's all how the process goes on. Thank you guys. Hope you understood the whole process for Git merging and everything today. Thank you. See you again in the next class. Take care. Bye-bye.